and the Celtics, second time in 3 years in the finals. As we look at the starting lineups brought to you by Ford. And again, Al Horford will start his 11th straight game. Kristaps Porzingis is back, but he'll come off the bench. Meanwhile, for the Mavericks, the two key midseason acquisitions in the starting lineup. Well, all the analysis, all the predictions been occurring over the past week. Tuck Lively, the rookie center, also has checked in for the Mavericks. We'll have our first time out. Well, stay tuned to see what Miami superstars want to be. Bad Boys ride or die. Now playing exclusively in movie theaters. .com, JJ.
From the second Kristaps Porzingis walked in the gym, the crowd was on his feet. Here's a keep action on a dribble handoff, turns the corner for the dunk. As we said, he can shoot right over the top when Dallas switches. And then this is what they've been missing, this rim protection from Kristaps Porzingis. Just a tremendous.
And that will end an explosive first quarter. Kristaps Porzingis in 7 minutes. 11 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 blocks. He has never played past the first round in his NBA career. And after missing 38 days, what a return. A 21-point lead, timeout Dallas.
So on the opposite side of the floor, Tatum said, no, Kristaps, you got it cooking, so he makes sure he gets the basketball back. You love that he just repositions himself, shoots right over the top.
And this is that pull through that he loves. He goes low to try to draw the foul, gets the hands back, soft touch.
Welcome back. NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV here in Boston, Massachusetts. Game 1 and an unbelievable start for the Celtics. Up by 21. DJ Washington, Derek Jones. Historic offensive season for the Boston Celtics. Held a 20-point lead in almost half their games this season in the playoffs. Meanwhile, had 19 wins by 25 or more. That's an NBA record regular season and playoffs, the most efficient offense in regular season history. It has been a phenomenal offensive year, Doris.
Mike, this is a team that talks all the time about fighting for their spacing. You have a dynamic driver in Jason Tatum. The one thing Jason Kidd said, we can't guard him with 3. You can send 2, but not 3. These open shots. Kristaps Porzingis, he averages 27 feet on his three-point attempts. He fires from 29 feet. But they need a little bit more defensive.
In the first half, a dominant first half for the Celtics, led by the return of Kristaps Porzingis. But Dallas has been here before. Game 1 against the Clippers, they were down 25. Game 1 against OKC, they were down 25. They certainly won both those series. But Porzingis was going to make it an uphill climb here in Game 1 of the finals. They've got the Kia halftime report coming up. Porzingis power, 18 points in 13 minutes. Malika Andrews, Stephen A. Smith, Michael Wilbon, Bob Myers, and Josh Hart. What a return for the first-year Celtic in his first finals game of his career. Boston up big at halftime of Game 1.
The NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV are brought to you by Miller Lite. Great taste, 96 calories. Tastes like Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. And Perplexity, the AI search engine that makes you a know-it-all. Stay tuned for a sneak.
The two stars here in Game 1. Tonight's first half stats brought to you by ESPN Bet. Better shooting from the Celtics, better three-point shooting, better rebounding. Bench fabulous, led by Porzingis. And thus the big lead here at halftime of Game 1. And hi again, everyone, with JJ Reed has all of a sudden been cut to 16.
Well, nobody stops the ball for the Boston Celtics. PJ Washington off of the inbounds. Guys trying to get matched up. Drives in the tough lefty finish over Derek White.
The 2024 NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV are brought to you by Patron. No one does passion quite like the masters behind Patron. Authentically crafted in the heart of Jalisco, Mexico. Patron, made by hand, crafted by passion. Please drink responsibly.
Timeout, Boston.
We talk all the time about Luka having been in so many big moments over the course of his career. He saves his best for when his best is needed. His team is down big. That three starts falling. Look out. A lot of confidence in that young man.
There's some of tonight's key plays with YouTube TV. Then catch up the live action.
Well, Luka Doncic has outscored the Boston Celtics himself here in the third quarter. 10 points. Celtics only with 9. No resistance on those drives. And then a couple of deep threes. What was a 29-point lead is now 8. Joe Mazzulla emphasizes starting quarters well, finish.
Timeout, Mavericks. The lead back to 16.
Jaylen Brown with 2 terrific defensive plays on the same possession. First, he breaks up the lob to Derrick Jones Jr. That has not been part of the Mavs offense tonight. And this one's just ridiculous. Going vertical against a former dunk champion in Derrick Jones Jr.
Well, Brown's defense to the lead. Cut it to 8 at one point. But the Celtics respond with a run of their own. Jaylen Brown, magnificent here in game 1 of this NBA Finals. We played 3 quarters, Boston up 20 as this presentation of the NBA Finals continues after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
Great team defense. 2 guys are going to work incredibly hard defensively. Pritchard is going to make sure he beats him to the spot. It allows for the backside help. That is 2 men digging in defensively and making a play. And how about the self-protection here? Just hold them off, use the left. So nice.
The NBA Finals are presented by YouTube TV. Try it free. New users only. Terms apply. Cancel anytime. And in part by Disney and Pixar's Inside Out 2. Your favorite emotions are back in theaters with some new friends. See Disney and Pixar's Inside Out 2. Only in theaters June 14th.
Jason Kidd probably taking out his star backcourt as this one has gotten away from him. Let's look at some of tonight's key plays with YouTube TV, then catch up to the live action. Doris.
The Celtics actually have more blocks than the Mavericks have assists. Kristaps Porzingis at 7'3" uses that left hand off a calf injury, selling out. Multiple effort, meets you at the rim and send it back. And it's coming from a lot of different guys. Jason Tatum, the one JJ loved from Jaylen Brown. Just an extraordinary response after they got within 8.
Another great team effort. This whole season has been about sacrifice. Just remember last year the Nuggets had 9 days off before the NBA Finals. That turned out pretty well for Denver. Well, game 2 will be Sunday right back here in Boston. NBA Countdown will begin our coverage on ABC at 7:30. Tip-off of game 2 shortly after 8 Eastern, so a little earlier start in game 2 on Sunday night. The Boston Celtics now 3 wins away from an NBA championship. The Mavericks now have to fight back after losing game 1, as they've done often throughout these playoffs. For our producer Tim Corrigan, director Mike Schwab, of course for Doris, JJ, and Lisa, and our outstanding ABC crew, Mike Green saying thanks for watching ABC, home of the NBA Finals. Stay tuned. The studio gang's coming up after the break.